come with me. We are prepping the field. So we're expanding our cows because 3.5 acres or 3 acres is not enough for 8 cows. I bought another one and I've got to make sure I've got enough feed for all of them, and I don't really like the idea of running a feedlot. So what we're doing right now is I'm running a harrow on the back of the tractor. You can't see that, but I'm running a harrow and I'm going over a section of grass that has been nothing but neglected since 2021. We had a wildfire run through in 2021 and that completely obliterated everything. So what's left out here is weeds and shit, stuff from last year that's grown and died. And so I'm just running the harrow through, breaking up anything I can in the field, making sure that I've got a seeder on the back as well. It's above it's just a broadcast seeder. So I've got the broadcast seeder on and the harrow. I don't have any seeds in yet though. I just left it on. So the idea is I'm gonna go through, and I'm almost done now. I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna bust this stuff up and I'm gonna clear a bunch of the way so that I can get as much seed penetration as I can with the broadcast seeder without having to go completely bare dirt. And then I don't know if I'll overseed, but I'll seed it down because I'm doing my best also with the harrow to not kill the native grass that's already started growing. So I'm gonna open up a bunch of this, break it up so there's a bunch of fresh, broken, decaying plant matter that's going to be on the ground. When it's in big, large pieces, it takes a long time or longer to decay and turn into soil. If you break it down, it takes it significantly less time, right? Even if there's still the same quantity, if it's broken down, it takes less time. There's also like a roadway that passes through it, so when I hit it, I slow right down. You know what? I'll just run this right over. A little mound of dirt that was left from me filling in some holes. And the harrow will smooth it. Oh my god! But here, I'll show you. So there's that. You know what? I'm gonna go over a little bit. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go slow going through this. There's a burn pile in here as well. I'm just gonna leave it. But I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna try not to run anything over. Here, I don't know actually how to swap this thing around, but maybe what I'll do is I'll stop the video and then I'll put you guys on the other side so you can see what it looks like before and after. So this is the field where all that dead stuff is, and this is how thin it gets once I've already started passing through. You'll see, like you can see how nice and thin it is, and then you go onto this side and there's just so much more gunk. There's a lot of dead stuff in it. Ooh, yeah, I'm far enough over now. So that's all harrowed, and you can still see there's a ton of grass there. Get myself back on, and so you can see harrowed is not harrowed. So we're just trying to break this up basically and get it so I can get some seed penetration, because that stuff there isn't going to penetrate nearly as well as that one, right? And then there's my broadcast seeder. There's the harrow doing his thing. I threw a log and a couple rocks on as his weights. I don't like cleaning it, stopping to clean it out, so we're just doing our thing. So this is what we're doing for field prep before we go and we start doing the fencing. So we're going from that corner all the way down to about halfway down there, go straight back, and then over that way towards those. So we're done harrowing. I just got our seeder filled with fall rye. You can see it's just the seed. There's no husks on any of it. So I'm going to lift this thing up a little bit, and we're going to just watch the PTO to make sure it's gonna be brought in a little. Right there ought to be good. Oh, make sure my window closes. It does. And then this is our Mach 3-point is this ratchet strap. You guys are vibrating into oblivion, but we'll see here what I can do. So pull this over. Ba-da-da-da-da. Okay, and then we'll tighten my spin point back up. Now I took a bunch of slack off of it. There we go. That ought to do. And that should keep it from bouncing too much. Yeah, I just moved the whole tractor. Okay, we'll go down and I'll show you how to set this thing, and we'll just kind of wing it. And so this seeder, it doesn't have a lid for it. It's just an open top, basically like a galvanized cone with a fan on the inside. I should actually show you when I get it emptied. I bought this thing, and I bought it off an old fella for 150 bucks, and he had bought it brand new and only ever used it once. And it just stayed his life in a barn. It was hilarious. But he said it was good, but it was kind of a poor design. Like, it was hard to get all the seed into the trap. So what I did was I took the fins, and they normally sat flat. They were actually tilted down, like almost like a little cup shape. And I just twisted the tips of them, so they look almost like a half corkscrew. And it works amazing. Amazing. It gets almost everything. But yeah, so well, because it doesn't have a lid, I gotta go super slow now. Well, not super slow, I'm still doing 5K an hour. I mean, what would that be in American? 3.3 miles per hour. Okay, put that back to Canadian. All right, so I'll show you how to set this thing. So on the side here, we've got this bar, right? Runs into it, down, and then it goes into this linkage right here, right? So I could just pull on this a little bit and just open the gate ever so slightly. We're just gonna go, but we're gonna do it up here. Yeah, that looks like it's gonna be basically it anyways. I don't want to open it too much, because if I do, I'm just gonna lose all my seed right off the get-go. Now let's see how open we think that is. I think that might be good, so we're just gonna turn on the PTO and watch to see what she does. So we're back in the tractor, open that up, and we're gonna go. That will do. That looked really good. Okay, so we're gonna go close our door. We're gonna pick our gear. So we're gonna go rabbit first. Just maybe we do rabbit too. That looked like it was putting out quite a bit. So we're gonna go on, and we're just gonna start moving. And if we get through all this and I don't have it done, I will put another one down. Oh, this seems like it's going fast. Because I kind of am. Ooh, I don't want to spill any of that either. We'll see how she goes. Howdy. As you can see, it's a little brighter out since the last time I put this thing on. So I wanted to show you the progress. After overseeding, we got the fence posts in, we got the electric wire strung, we haven't even put cows on it, we still have to charge the fence. I have to go through and weed eat the lower sections. Now, I'll show you what it looks like. Look at it! That looks fabulous! It's not as great as I would like it to be. It's not as great as the hayfield is. But she's doing pretty good. So, cows have now been moved. Everything's been cleaned. This field used to be an asparagus field, so you see all the asparagus that have gone to fern. But yeah, look how nice and thick that grass is. For a pretty reamed out soil, she's doing not bad. Hi, Sandy. So that was it. So what we did is we did our gate, and it's just a pair of chains for the hinge. Where is it? There's another one there for the one to open and close it. Just slides up and down at the top. And then there's one there and one at the very bottom. And then, yeah, so it's 4 runs. Is what we got on. I'm running a second solar panel to keep everything running. So there's 2 solar panels, 2 batteries, Patriot 155. So we got hot, 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 ground, hot. So that ground wire doesn't go the entire way. I don't have it on the other side because I ran out. But it's just a ground wire. So it managed to get its way somewhere close to the corner over here. So it got probably about 3/4 of the way. And that gave me the chance to put a couple of extra. Where's my ground post? Where is my ground post? Oh, there it is. Bloop. There's my ground post. Just a piece of rebar. I ground the top so it's got some clean steel. Drove in the ground. There's 3 of these through the fence. The other 2 just go off the ground wire. The hope is to make it more conductive, so no matter where they're standing, they get a good zap if they decide they're going to touch it. Oh, that's nice. But now that they're on this nice high quality forage, I brought their tub over, and this is a fabulous design for feeding like grain, or you got a supplement you're going to put in there. It's just a 55 gallon drum, and you take some of your old posts. These are just, I can't remember what these are, 4x3 or something like that, or I don't know. But yeah, and then just some roofing screws, because they got donuts on them and washers, so they fasten up really good. And no matter what way they kick these things around, they always seem to land like this. So I can always just fill it. So I got I got 1 box of baking soda in here for all the girls to eat. So that's a successful day. I had a bit of help here at the end, and it worked out real good. So, I mean, cows are nose down, eating away, growing babies, hopefully. Here's